Hey guys, welcome to the College League. We're going to wrap up the regular season tonight. Um, let's see. Hey Sega. Hey Joe. Back to our normal time slot. I don't know what kind of attendance we're going to get tonight. Should be able to stay on Tuesdays now for the most part. Unless life throws me a curveball. So the normal plan, like usual, we'll sim up week 10, and then we'll show the little bit closer games, teams fighting for the playoffs, weeks 11 and 12, who's here. It's usually one of our shorter streams, just because by now we know who's in, who's not, for the most part. No point showing games that teams are out of the playoffs. Sega, you're here. You're playing my team. We'll just throw that on. We're both kind of struggling, but we'll throw that one on first. My team's 3-6. Sega's 2-3-4. Stampede start with it. First down. There's my walrus. It's not a college night without walrus. Orel hits Troy. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown. Stampede. Took him 4 plays. Roth, no. Gloth. Spin move, first down. Ballister, nope. Can Gloth get the first? He does. Hits OB1. First down. Ballister to the outside. Breaks a couple. Attaboy. Gets it down to the goal line. And Roth punches it in. So tight ball game. Joe's game's important to watch. See if Joe can get the #1 recruit. Turn that Castle school around. Sunbury, nice run. And some help downfield blocking. Bill Squad gets to the outside. First down. And they hit Troy. Troy with both touchdowns so far. Roth goes to the outside, a little daylight. First down. Cloth with an overthrow. Ballister, no. Roth. Oh, and misses. Back to the Stampede with a 1-score lead. Are the NBA Finals on tonight, or is that tomorrow? Is tonight hockey? Ooh, fumble. Ballister picks it up. Nice return. So ball back to the Wolfpack. Oh, and Icky dropped it wide open. And an overthrow. Can Ballister get 10 yards? Just barely. Roth. Some more daylight. Ballister breaks one. Cloth hits Icky. Tie ball game. Oh, nothing tonight, huh? Bill Squat stopped in the backfield. Orel gonna throw it. Deflected. 3rd and 11. Sunbury spins. Jukes, but gets stopped. Dyerwood with a chance to take the lead. Ballister breaks a couple. Roth is having a decent game. Ballister spins. Gloth, back to pass, swings it out, hits Icky, and touchdown. Wolfpack go up 3-2 right before half. Oh, I got 4 halftime debuffs. Garbage. Orel gets the first. Sunbury. No, Bill Squad. Gets a few. 3rd and 2. Orel deflected. Back to the Wolfpack. Oh, fumble. Picked up by Bunkman. Oh, Valister with an injury. Bill Squat takes him out. We better hope we don't need to score. Oh, great. And we do need to score. I don't know that Roth can carry us. Gate, nope, sacked. Gloth, nothing. Roth ain't gonna get 14 yards. No way. Oh, he does. And nope. If we can keep playing defense, we might have a chance at a tie. Another injury. Gloth. Gloth taken out by Bunkman. Oh, we got a Wankett sighting. Orel, nice run, breaks the tackle. And Sunbury punches it in. Start of the 4th quarter. No Valister, no win. That's damn near guaranteed. Bunch of garbage surrounding him. Oh, and Obi-Wan gets taken out by Troy. Getting our heads kicked in. Gallagher's in now. First time I've ever seen that one. Isn't there the comedian Gallagher? Is that the dude that smashed the watermelon? Got another injury. I think it's Roth. It is. Sunbury takes out Roth. They're thinning out the Wolfpack. Yeah, bold strategy, Cotton. Yeah, you injure Valister, you're winning. Okay, so that was the right guy I was thinking of. I don't remember if he was funny or not. I just remember him smashing stuff. I don't know why we were still showing this garbage. 3-score lead. Nice win, Saga. Orel had a decent game. Bunch of garbage behind Valister. And Underground gets the win. All right, we'll show. Barrel Gold 7-1-1. The Castle Dragons 0-9. That's what I was thinking. Probably to a kid just smashing shit. Probably kind of entertaining and funny, but that's like Carrot Top. Not funny. Weird and, eccentric, but not funny. Siren in with a sack. 3rd and 9. Wraith Jr. Nope. Siren spins. Gets the first. Dump it down to Antoine. And Pierce around the edge for the score. turnover on downs. Back to the Bruins. Siren gets the first. Orson gonna throw it. Hits Antoine. Boy, Antoine had some big shoes to fill for old man Grant, but he makes a lot of plays out there. Salt breaks a few. Nice run by Salt. Oh, and Siren gets the bounty collected on him by Amigo. Salt stopped in the backfield. And Doohickey in now. Oh, and they get revenge on Amigo. The big man on the front line, Harris, takes him out. Wraith Jr., no. 3rd and long, Death Hammer. And they can't convert. Back to the Bruins. Orson faked the pass, tucked it and run. Pierce, no. Doohickey, no. Orson swings it out, nothing there. Back to the Dragons. Salt swings it out to Tilly. 1st down. Death Hammer, no. Salt hits Tilly again, wide open. Dragons get on the board. Pierce fumbles. Picked up by Orson, though. And Orson breaks tackles. That downfield blocking by Barrel Gulch. I envy it. And Lomjo wide open on the outside. 3-1 Bruins. 2 of them passing touchdowns. Yeah, Orson likes to show off skills that old coach doesn't want him to show off. Breaks tackle, tucks it down. There you go, Orson. 4-1 Bruins. Orson tucks it and runs again. Orson over 100 yards. Doohickey to the outside. Breaks one. And he scores. 2nd touchdown for Doohickey in the game. Oh, and they swing it out to Antoine. Makes the catch. Breaks a couple. And Orson tucking it and running, doing damage. 6-1. We're going to speed it up. Joe keeps his perfect record. It's a nicer way of saying it. The Castle Dragons are perfect this season. Orson, another nice one. Orson's almost to 300. What do you have, 280? 273 for Orson. Once he started tucking it and running, dominated. And that's Blomja, nice game. They would not, Castle would not be 5-5 out west. They would maybe be 1-9. All right, nobody else here, so we're gonna do the usual and just sim up week 10. And then we'll see what we got for standings and potential playoff hopefuls. CGSU with the win. All right, Soul and the Brutes. Soul probably going to be in. Brutes trying to get in. And Soul takes care of business. Soul looks good. Was that a season ender right there at the end of that? Nope. Bounty. All right. Whirlpools in mid-view. And the mid-view Chefs sneak out a win against the durable Whirlpools. Get their third win of the season. All right, Elfeld, Good and Evil. Hey, Spike. And, ooh, Good and Evil with the upset. Last second win against Elfeld. All right, Primal and Flash. Primal probably going to be in the playoffs. And they blank the Flash 4-0. That gives them their 7th win. All right, Institute of War and Hell. Oh, Sega doesn't like mid-view. That's a rare take. Most people love them. Hell gets the win against CIW. Keeps their playoff hopes going. Aggies and Trees. And the Aggies get the win. Imogene, Tyler's wife, player of the game. McGee had a nice game. All right, Cobblestone and Panthers. Spike's here, so we'll throw this one on. Oh, hey, Tidy. I'll make sure I show your next game. And Picty back to pass. Hit Shammerg. Freshman Big Tree. Fernine. Hit Shammerg again. Paladins go up 1-0. Tinkerbell sacked. Ball back to Cobblestone. I think I saw that Cobblestone. Ooh, Cicero with the pick. Pick 6. Cobblestone up 2-0. I think I saw Cobblestone, Midview, and one other team. There's only 3 teams that have never made playoffs. But I was kind of shocked that Cobblestone was one of them. I think is it Cobblestone, Midview, and the Whirlpools maybe? Koch throws deep. Nope. 2nd and 10. Tinkerbell. Nope. 3rd and 10. Terrell sacked. Oh, but a pick by Enda. Ball right back to Antioch. Terrell swings it out to Mag. And a catch and score. Panthers down 1. Oh, and a pick by Tinkerbell. Hey, Tyler. Glad you could make it. And a pick by Cicero, his 2nd of the game. Delina with a catch, breaks a tackle, and scores. Paladins up 3-1. Yeah, I only got to watch about 15 minutes of the Brutal World. I had dinner plans with the family. Did I miss anything crazy? I know I had a guy get killed in my first match. And ball back to the Panthers. The chance to tie it up. Terrell with a big catch. And a pretty mixed bag for Cobblestone. And Meg with a catch and score, 3-3 just after half. Oh, of course Mo did amazing. Aki gets taken out by Cicero. Cicero having a game. Couple picks, an injury. Cicero's a good player. Cobblestone up, 4-3. Roger in now. Terrell hits Carpenter. Roger with the catch. And another catch. Once again in off the bench. Oh, Shammer drops one wide open. And Cobblestone with one score lead. Oh, and Shammer, the big tree with a pick. Verneen to the outside. And Pickty around the edge and scores. Cobblestone up 6-4. Panthers need a score here and a turnover. Tinkerbell, no. Terrell. Big 3rd and 1. Koch. Oh, he gets sacked. Back to the Paladins. Verneen looks pretty nice too. He's a shifty little bastard. Pickty hits a wide open to Lena, 7-4. Oh, and Roger dropped one wide open. Catches that one, but not going to be enough time. There's Carpenter with a catch. And another catch and score. They're down 2, but only 5 plays to go. And Pickty with a catch and score. So Cobblestone gets the win, 8-5. Cicero, big game. 3 sacks, 2 picks, an injury. He is a badass. All right, so Duality, that's a good matchup too. So we'll sim up this one. TB's Spiders are struggling. They might have the second recruit behind Joe. Hellblade, no, Jamaica. Forsaken get the win, 5-2. Stay in the playoff hunt. We're actually going to watch this one. It's a good matchup. Up and coming familiars. Sitting at the bottom of the barrel the last couple seasons. Got it turned around. Sig. It's Herman. Duality's the last of the undefeateds. Trying to get Ross championship for his final season. Greenblade hits Runeweaver. Breaks a tackle. Sig throws it to the end zone. Herman with a catch. 1-0. Familiars. Pritchard, no. Sig to the outside. You're always up, Walrus. You just haven't had a, not at the very top at the end of the year. I'm convinced you're going to have a year where you get the championship or your team just gets massacred and you fall to the bottom of the barrel and get a top recruit. Yeah, a little rat bastard. And Ross with the score. Cherry's up 3-1. Guy. Greenblade gets it close. 2nd and inches. Sig gets the first. Yeah, it's pretty cool that they're all variants. Oh, and a fumble. Picked up by the rat bastard. Off he goes. Vasa, nope. Pritchard, deep. Hits Cap. 1st down. And they hit Cap again. 4-1. So we'll speed this one up. See if Familiars can make it a game. 5-1. Corn taken out by Runeweaver. Ooh, a pick in the end zone. And Cap with another score. Yeah, I'm curious to see Cap in the pros. He's brutal. He's fast. He's a weapon for sure. Grady taken out by Ross. Duality. They're going to hold on for an 8-1 win. Ross with a huge game. Jesus. 22 tackles, 6 sacks, an injury, 240 receiving. Hey, TB. Cap right behind him, the little rat bastard, 269. And Duality beats Ghost Town down. All right, that's a wrap on Week 10. Bounty awarded to the Whirlpools. So we'll AI it. Ooh, Numerius. Gets in a fight with Havasa. He is a junior. Tyler, I'll let you take the reins on this. What you think your brother would do. I'm sure he's busy or sleeping still. Stay it. Okay. And they drop him. Good and evil. He doesn't have the speed. He's not undead, so that's a reject. These keep throwing me off. We need to... Hey, Joe, we're getting some bad logos, so like this is for good and evil, but it's registering for Midview on the logo. It threw me off last week, too. Just a heads up. Might have a little bug there. But that's a reject. The Aggies. Tyler, do you like the name Numerius? Reject. And Castle. He doesn't fit the... Well, kind of. Joe? Is Numerius athletic enough for you? Oh, you don't allow... What the hell is Numerius? Oh, he's a gnome. Well, you allow gnomes. As long as they're athletic. Reject. And he's gone. No trades. All right. Kelton with an improvement. Roskell. Pritchard. Lomja. Norris gets one. Scry gets one. Davelin, Gould, and Cato for CGSU both get team training events. Lomja gets a improvement by 3. Red Knob hurts team chemistry. Red Knob licking doorknobs, as Walrus would say. Angus improves team chemistry. Numerius gets booted out of college. Splendora helps Hollow from Elf Help. So Hollow goes up, and Tronos helps Air Bud. So they're both blue now. All right, Ross, player of the week. McGee, offense. Cicero on defense. Imogene slung it, 352 total yards, 321 passing. Orson with the rushing. Suno once again with the pancakes, 80 of them. Suno is just a monster. And Ross with the tackles, the sacks. Tronos got 3 picks. Okay, take a quick look at standings. Here's how we're looking. Forsaken, Hell on the outside looking in. West looks pretty well set, aside from the Brutes, maybe. Elf Help, maybe could slide. So we'll take a look at these. We'll show games that have meaning, or the GMs are here, so we'll sim up the rest really quick. Oh, Siobhan from Briskwall. First death of the stream. Got that championship last season with Briskwall and gets killed. Coastal takes the win. Briskwall, the defending champs, just fallen to pieces. All right, Sega will sim yours. And Stampede gets the win. Sunbury, nice game. Orel had a nice game. There's Iceheart, the top recruit. 53 pancakes. Caused an injury. We're simming mine. Midview's probably going to wipe the floor with us. Oh, almost. Philister had a decent game. Chorizo had a nice game. Dyerwood gets the 4-3 win, just barely. So we're going to see if the Brutes win this. We'll show them in week 12, but they got to win this to even have a chance to climb in there. See what they do against Primal. And Primal blanks him. Temmel, big game. Mustache, French for asshole. Did nothing. Wow, Temmel carried the team. 97. All right. Ooh, that's a game. That's a game worth watching. Soul and Whirlpools. We'll sim that. Pretty big mismatch. Oh, and the Whirlpools hold them to a tie. 3-3. See, that's what can happen out west. 8-2 or 2-8. I mean, they're just all good out west. That's a good game. We'll show that. Joe and TB. That's a huge game. That game could be, we're definitely watching that game. That could be for the top recruit. And what do we got? Forsaken. Let's see. Yeah, Spike has an outside chance to maybe get in. The brother battle. Walrus, what do you got for week 12? Ooh, you got a good one against the Familiars. Walrus, let me know if you want to sim that one or not. And then we got Cobblestone and Trees. They're both out of it. And they hold to a tie. All right. So we'll start with Tidy and CGSU. Not a lot riding on that. They're both in the playoffs, but could be a playoff preview and a good matchup. So we'll show this one. Walrus, Sim versus... Okay, yep. We'll show your week 12 game. Yeah, the brother battle. We gotta show that one. Yeah, I'm curious to see how Ghost Town matches up against Barrel Gulch. They're not everyone's second team. Sega said boo to Midview. Sega has some sort of grudge against them chefs. And 0-0. Columbia hits Kibby. But back to Elfhelp. Waynar with the catch. First down. I don't know. Sega, you got to tell us why you don't like Midview. Starker hits Cosdeer. Elfhelp goes up 1-0. Is Anzelic here? Did I see him? No, doesn't look like Anzelic made it. Cashew dumps it down to Stinker. First down. Columbia, nothing there. They beat us last year when they've never beat us before. We went winless. But also, they're the reason you got Ice Heart. I mean, you could, that could go one of two ways. You could thank them because it brought Ice Heart, the freak of nature. Starker taken out by Fistthorn. Elfhelp up 2-1. Frost up the middle, scores 3-1 Elfhelp. Just a battle of two titans out west, really. Just two dominant powerhouses. They just don't build them out east like they do out west. Columbia dumps down to Stinker. Tackled. Oh, to all you dudes watching too and listening. So, and it's, you know, different guys have brought up different things. Guys, I want college to be fun. Oh, Bailey taken out by Waynar. You know, that was the whole goal. Just build some backstories with these guys. But, you know, any rule tweaks as needed. You know, obviously we got to make sure we test the numbers and everything. Like Joe doing the testing behind the scenes, and Tyler's a big part of that too. But if we want to do certain rule tweaks, I'm all for it. Like whatever keeps college fun while also producing quality classes. It's kind of a mix, but I'm not against any little tweaks here and there. The death chances, the injury chances, that's all something we got to talk about. But I know when we started the college, it was like, no, you got to survive your 4 years to get to the pros. But if it'd make it a little more fun to allow, you know, one trade per season, or everybody can designate like 2 players for in-game trading that pop up that we can accept, I'm all for it. So whatever, you know, I'm all about just having fun with this game. I love the unpredictability, the randomness. I am a commissioner for the people. Waynar with the catch and score. Elfhelp goes up 5-2. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. Stinker. Complete. Nope. Elfhelp takes back over. 3-score lead. Now looks like that's going to be it. A little playoff preview possibly. And Elfhelp gets the better of the Sea Drakes. I don't know that that's a rule that's ever getting passed, Walrus. Old Brandenstein. And Elfhelp holds on, gets the win, 6-3. All right, moving over. We got Neva's Hell versus the Familiars. A 6-3 versus a 7-3. Neva's Hell team has Selin. Broke Walrus's heart, and they got Bullet from my team that broke my heart. Second and goal, Sid sacked. Guy gets stopped and ball back to Hell. Gibbon up the middle for a few streaks. 3rd and 5, sacked. And another sack. Selin. That was Selin's 20th sack of his career. Guy. Okay, not gonna lie. Every time I see Guy with that 58, I just keep thinking Lawrence Taylor. And right up the middle, Guy scores 1-0. Ooh, and a pick by Adera. And the Familiars looking to go up by 2 scores. Greenblade, no. It's just funny how your childhood like sticks in your brain. I see certain numbers and I think of guys 30 years ago. Like 28 right there. Greenblade, 28. I think of Curtis Martin, which any youngins have probably never even heard of Curtis Martin. Bullet with a big catch. Nope, streaks. Boy, Hell is struggling for some offense. There's a big play by Bullet. First and goal. Azada, no, gets a few. Gibbon, nope. Oh yeah, Daryl Green too. Tyler, go look up Curtis Martin. Ooh, we got an injury. Streaks out. Yeah, valid point, Walrus. I didn't think of Daryl Green. But Tyler, go look up Curtis Martin. He's like, he was just that like quiet running back that just ran for 1,000 yards every season. I think like 10 seasons in a row for the Jets and Patriots. He was a badass. I don't know these people, but you old as fuck. I'm only 40, Tyler. Newly 40. I'm still warming up to it. I've only been 40 for a month. Yeah, that's like his claim to fame. He was a 1,000-yard rusher 10 years in a row. It's like unheard of. So it's still a tight game. Familiar's up 1. 3rd and 7. Incomplete. Back to Hell. Your time's coming, Walrus. You don't feel any different. It just kind of hits different when you have to say it. You're like, oh yeah, I'm not in my 30s anymore. Just graduated my daughter on Saturday. That's what made me feel old. One down, 1 to go. Start of the 4th quarter, 2-2. If there was no chat on streams, I wouldn't even stream. That'd be bullshit. The only reason I like streaming is bullshitting with you guys. I'm terrible at streaming. I don't know what I'm doing. I just pop off with some shit that pops in my head. Yeah, I got a sophomore next season. He's got a few years to go still. And Bullet with a catch. Ooh, 12 plays to go. Hell takes the lead. Yeah, I'm going to get her Joe's contact info too, like he said. If she has any trouble with her nursing classes, I'm going to send her to Joe. Familiar score, 3-3. Can Neva's Hell sneak out a win? 6 plays to go. Gibbon sacked. 3rd and 5. Azada swings it out to Hellebron. 4 plays to go. Nope. Gibbon runs it. Nope. 2 to go. And last play of the game. Greenblade sacked. So the battle out east ends in a tie, 3-3. Iden had a nice game. 5 sacks. Oh, did I say next season? Yeah, next season. He's a sophomore next season. Whatever you want to call it. Next baseball season. And they get the win. All right, toilet bowl time. Dark Valley and Castle fighting for the top recruit. We're putting the toilet bowl on 1.5 though. Death Hammer. I'm just going to call him DH. The big DH. Just coming in to hit. Death Hammer's a little too wordy. Slan. Plus it's a baseball reference, so why not? That's perfect because Joe hates baseball. And I nicknamed one of his players DH. There goes DH, runs for a few. Salt. Deep. Complete. 3rd and 1. Wraith Jr. Stopped. Back to the Spiders. Because it's the toilet bowl, Walrus. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell was so good when he was with the Steelers, and then he got greedy, and his career went to shit. Salt. And Tilly with a catch. 1-0. Dragons. DH with the pick. Yeah. Oh, and another pick. The big tree jelly. Third and 6. DH. Nope. Back to the Spiders. Can Joe's Dragons go over? Does TB want to win? Musty with a catch. Gets down to the goal line. Deandra. Nope. 2nd and goal. Slen. Sneaks it in. Spiders tie it up. The Pirates also hate baseball. My Atlanta Braves hate baseball. Freaking garbage. We should have been so much better in our record. They're hard to even watch right now. 1-1 at halftime. The toilet bowl is tied. Somebody's going to flush it. Slen punches it in. 2-1. Salt with a nice run. Wraith Jr. Wraith, not his dad, Jr. Oh, shit. See? Talk shit about him and he makes a play. 2-2. Right as I start busting his chops. Mitsutaki. Recruited hard by the Aggies, but chose TB's Spiders. Mitsutaki right down to the goal line. Slen, no. And Mitsutaki hits Musty. 3-2. DH with a run to the outside. Salt, no. Wraith. Oh. Gets a few. Death Hammer. Hits Tilly. 1st down. Shit, this might be one of the better games we've watched. It's an even matchup. Also, it should be noted that the toilet bowl is being played out east. That Eastern Conference. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. It is way more fun to play it and coach it than watch it, but ooh, big overthrow. And back to Dark Valley. And it's looking like Castle's going to flush the toilet bowl. Monty, catch and score, and that's going to probably do it. You still got one more game, Joe. Don't give up yet. You could get a tie. Oh, Monty out for the season. Joey Lorem with the player of the game. Salt, player of the game for Castle. No real stats that stand out. That's why it's the toilet bowl. Did TB hurt himself with that one? He did a little bit. Put himself right there with Hornets and Whirlpools. All right, back to the, let's see, Spike, what do we got here? Where am I looking? There we go. Oof. Spike, you don't have a chance. I thought maybe you did. You do not have a chance. Forsaken have 6 wins. Forsaken needs that win, though. You let me know, Spike, if you want to watch it or sim it. Walrus said sim this one. And Barrel Gulch holds on and wins. Siren, $3. Nice game on the ground. And they pick up their 9th win. All right, the Battle of the Brothers. While this one's going, Spike, just let me know if you want to watch that or sim it. It's up to you. The brother battle, the last of the undefeateds, Duality. Trying to send Ross out with the chipper. Yeah, Mitsutaki belongs on the Aggies with Jung Wong and who's the other one? We got another one. Oh, and Wong. There's Wong. Ross with his 72nd sack. He's going to finish about 3/4 of the way to Stag Blade. At least put a dent in it. Big Mac with a catch, breaks one. Oh, and Ross gets him at the goal line. That's another big part of this one. Ross versus McGee. Rune Drill taken out by the 42 brutality. Jung Won. Imogene, no, Wong. Stopped. 3rd and 8. Caro hits McGee. Step Brothers. Their dad's probably duty breeder. McGee with a catch and score. Aggies up 2-0, looking for the upset. Gonna try and put a dent in the Cherries' record. Vasa, no. Pritchard, 3rd and 10. Spins. Gets the first. Vasa. No. Pritchard. Swings it out to Havasa. Havasa broke 3 tackles. Cherries on the board. Hell lady. Are you sure it wasn't Fiona Fancy Pants? There's Imogene. Imogene tucks it and runs. Breaks like 4 tackles. First down. Wong spins. Fires deep. Hits Big Mac. Breaks a tackle. Oh, and McGee stopped on the goal line again. Andretti, nope. Havasa, 3rd and long. And stopped. Back to the Aggies. Caro swings it out. No. Back to the Cherries. Andretti deep. Hits Ross. And Ross scores. Cherries down 1 right before halftime. Tyler said some shit. Duty Breeder's always busy. Big Mac with a catch. 1st down. Wong. Nope. Caro swings it out. Wong with a catch. 1st down. Imogene tucks it and runs and gets in. 4-2. Imogene with another run, showing off the legs. Wong swings it out. Imogene with a catch and score. Doing it all. And Big Mac takes out Havasa. Long, no, deflected. 3rd and 10. Caro hits Essay. Third and 8. Big Mac with a catch, another 1st. We got a 3-score game. We're going to speed this up a little. See if Duality climbs back in a little. Down by 3. Wow. Might be the most yards Imogene's ever ran for. Two plays to go, and that's it. And the Aggies put an end to the perfect season of the Cherries. The Brother Bowl goes to Tyler. Big Mac, player of the game. Got a sack, an injury. Stopped on the goal line, almost had 3 touchdowns. All right. So, Spike, Sim, you said Sim? Okay. So we'll sim this one up. Forsaken need this to stay in the playoff hunt. And they're going to get it. Vinald, player of the game. So that's a wrap on week 11. Bounty awarded to CGSU. Anzelik has not been in tonight. So we'll AI that. Barrel Gulch, would you like to cut that NIL money? Joe. She ran kind of angry. Reject. All right. No trades. Antioch. Hesta Moxana. Gets in a fight with Aki. It's a sophomore, never played. What do you think, Spike? Good runner. Got some agility. Spike says bye-bye. All right, Dyerwood, no thank you. CGSU. takes humans. Did I miss any extra? 30 durability, 35 pass. So that's all good. So it's going to Anzelik, going to CGSU. All right. Oh, a fight in the kitchen. Throwing pots and pans. Chorizo gets in an altercation with Verdanez over a second-handed push. Pushed him with 2 hands, not just 1. That shit got serious. So that's an AI on Chorizo. And they drop him. Midview takes Chorizo off the menu. Tyler, you are a qualifier with that name. Do you want to bring in a little Chorizo to the Aggies? Shit, he's got 14 durability. Dude's made of paper mache and bird bones. Not the sturdiest elf. Yep, Tyler's taking the Chorizo. All right, that's a wrap. Kelton, player gets an improvement, goes blue. Midview, Beans. Beans is now blue. Dare Malkin gets an improvement. Griffin is now a blue. Casta, Joriel gets an improvement, goes up 5 for the Dragons. Buster, out there busting his ass, gets an improvement. Nalfar gets 1. Coastal 2 team improvements. That name will give you a stroke. Kaiui gets 1. Agit gets 1. Gauge. Gouge. I don't know if that's Gauge or Gouge. Gets an improvement. Silver gets 1. Primal Breaker improves chemistry. Kato hurts team chemistry. Bounty on Nickerlin. Barrel Gulch. Vlunlos on Barrel Gulch. Does a little appeal event. Haven't seen that name yet, but good sign. And we saw that. Chorizo, yep, and that's it. Okay. All right, Temel from Primal. A rare Primal player of the week. Got it for defense, too. Siren with the offense, the rushing yards, total yards. Rostalnik for the receiving. Hollow for the passing. Nomai. A Nomai appearance on the pancakes with 66. Ballister with the tackles. Damn, Sunbury got 3 picks. Iden got 5 sacks. Okay, final week coming up. Take a look at our standings. We're pretty well set. West is set completely. So, who's here? Me, Sega, and Tidy. Sega and Tidy, let me know if you guys want to watch your games. But the West is set. Out East, we got some, well, just Ghost Town, really. Ghost Town and Forsaken. Aggies. Well, I guess it just kind of depends on how those games play out. Even Hell has a chance. So we'll sim up these we'll sim. Oh, it's the Hornets too. Ended my season 2 years in a row in the playoffs. Now we're ass. They're ass. And they still kicked our ass. 3 years in a row to Briskwall. Nothing riding on that one, though. Ballister had a big game. Damn. 373. All right. So, Sega, you're playing Primal if you want to watch it. And Tidy, you're playing The Flash if you want to watch it. Just let me know. We'll sim up these other games. Sega says sim. Good and Evil get the win on the Whirlpools, 3-2. And Soul's already in. Midview, no chance in hell. And, oh, Might Slasher. Oh, man. Might Slasher gets killed. Our second death of the night. Might Slasher was talented too. I don't know what year Might Slasher was. That was a big one. Alright, CGSU and the Brutes. That one's irrelevant. CGSU with a dominant win, 10-1. There it is. Hell's trying to get in and Forsaken needs it. Let's see, Dark Valley, and that's a non-competitive one. And Duality gets the win, 7-1. That's a big one. Joe, I'm guessing you want a sim. And then Tyler, you got CIW, but you do need the win, so just let me know. Yeah, this has been one of the tougher seasons for sure. Last season we lost a few, but it was mostly just freshmen. This year we lost a couple top dogs. Welcome to Brutal Ball, where random happens. Okay, so let's see, what did we say? Sega said sim. Alright, 0-0. Sega, you held Primal to a 0-0 tie. Not bad. Alright, Tyler says sim. Flea Marsh out for the season. And CIW sneaks in a tie. Tidy, I didn't see anything there. Joe said sim. Can Joe sneak out a win? It's the Paladins, the arch rivals. Holy shit. Well, here's a kick in the fucking teeth at the end of your season. Jesus. Those rival Paladins just beat them down. And it's official. Joe will have the #1 recruit in the upcoming season. Left no doubt about it. Alright, so we got a few big games left. Forsaken, Ghost Town, and Barrow Gulch. So Ghost Town needs the win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Barrow Gulch is already in. Ghost Town needs this one bad though. Win or go home. Orson throws a pass to Lomja, first down. I love, like, Joe's probably heard me tell him this about this game so many times in the hours I've sunk in it. I love the randomness. I love the random. If this game ever became predictable, I would lose interest. Even when it happens to my team. Like Moat getting killed, I'll always be salty about that 92 durability. But also, I love it because it just shows anything can happen. Siren. Tough run. Ooh, broke like 4 tackles. 2nd and 6, Pierce. Joe, you worried they think you're going to orchestrate something? I trust you. Shit, the way your luck goes, Joe, it'd be the, like, Ice Heart came out last season, a freak of nature, and then you get top pick, and it'd be some bullshit, like, 72 SR guy, mid-range. A Boulder special. Did you really have a winless season? What year was that? Was that the Sothale Jr. season? Guy. Nope. Ball back to Barrel Gulch. 1-0 lead. Yeah, the season that got you, Sothale. Ooh, deep pass, wide open, Herman. Sig gets a few, Guy. Runeweaver. And the Familiars get on the board, 1-1. And a fumble. Picked up by Iden. Ball back to Ghost Town. Man, I remember the first couple seasons Ghost Town was, they had Admiral. I don't remember who all they had. I remember Admiral. And then they went to shit. Antoine with a big catch. Amja with another catch. Barrel Gulch slinging it around. Siren tucks it and runs. Nope. 3rd and 7. Orson throws it as usual. And hits Pierce. First down. I just noticed Pierce wears the same number as Old Man Grant did. The double nickels. And a pick by Ghost Town. Coach fuming on the sideline. Guy, nope. Greenblade. Incomplete. Sig. Orson hits Lomja. Pierce, nope. 3rd and 1. Siren. Siren throws one on a 3rd and 1, but they get it. First down. Pierce around the edge. Nice run by Pierce first. Siren stopped in the backfield. Orson tucks it and gets away from him. Start of the 4th quarter. Bruins take a 2-1 lead. Herman is slow as shit. That or he's got bad stamina. I don't know. Every time he catches the ball, he's already gassed. Fletcher with a pick. The big troll snags one. Runeweaver, midfield. I don't think a tie's gonna help the Familiars though. They're in real trouble. And ball back to Barrel Gulch. Pierce to the outside. He's trying to chew up plays. 3rd and 9. Nope. Back to Ghost Town. They hit Herman. It's winded coming out of his stance. Guy. Stopped in the backfield. Big 3rd down. And they convert it. Runeweaver breaking tackles. First down. Sig. And a pick by Orson. Likely sealing the game. Siren. Breaks to the outside. First down. Just got to chew up a few more plays. 2 to go. Pierce gonna throw it. Nope. Tucks and runs. 3rd and 6. Just run it. And they do. Ghost Town trying to sneak into the playoffs. Barrel Gulch slams the door. Close game though. 2 to 1. But can they still sneak in? Ooh, the point differential is not good. So I think Forsaken is, I don't know, makes my brain hurt. So Tidy still didn't see anything. Kind of a mismatch, so we'll sim that one. And Elfelp holds on and wins 5 to 1. All right. Hell and Forsaken. Hell can get their 7th win. Forsaken. Pretty much Forsaken wins and they know they're in. Gibbon with a catch. First down. Streaks. Nothing there. 3rd and 11. Nothing. So back to Forsaken. Benald, nope. Druck. Deflected. Back to Hell. Okay, yeah, that's what it kind of looked like to me too. Their chances are pretty slim. Truck goes deep, hits Bone. Bone's a damn good cover. Benald. Nope. Truck, nope. Back to Hell. Foogie with a catch. Finally went to Foogie, the speedster. And there's a quick score. Hell on the board, 1-0. Edmond with a catch. Ooh, the downfield blocking by Beck and Brady. They're keeping Benald bottled up. Beck, nope. Back to Hell. And a quick 3 and out. Back to the Outlaws. Benald gets the first. Druck hits Edmond. Oh, breaks 3 tackles and scores. Forsaken ties it up. Foogie with a big catch. Hell found a play that works. Just go to Foogie. There it is. 2 to 1. Sea Walrus passing can be efficient. Oh, fumble. Third and 3, Streaks. Throws a pick to Edmond. Can also be sloppy. 3rd and 11. Oh, Edmond with the catch, but not enough. Back to Hell. And already on 3rd and 12, Streaks. No, back to Forsaken. So halftime, Hell's up 2 to 1. Benald round the edge, breaks tackles, first down. Incomplete. Beck hits Edmond, breaks a few. And Forsaken tie it up. 2-2. That Hroskell on the line for Hell is a pretty damn good player too. Azada goes to Fugi. He is just a burner. 75th touchdown for Fugi. Azada throws a pick to Bone. And a quick 3rd and 8. Beck stopped. Right back to Hell. And incomplete. Outlaws take over. Fenald to the outside. 1st down. Beck, nope. 3rd and short. Vinald cuts back across field. Gets the first. Druck. It's Beck. Start of the 4th quarter. Tie game. And a big 3rd and long. Can the Outlaws get the stop? They do. Can have a chance to take the lead. Edmond with another catch. Deep pass, overthrew him that time. Vinald bottled up, 3rd and 8. Druck. It's Bone. Move the chains. Incomplete. Back to Hell. Fugi with a catch. Breaking tackles. 6 plays to go. Nothing on first. Gibbon stopped. Big 3rd and goal. Streaks. Sacked and injured by Edmond. And it looks like they're going to hold to a tie. Last play of the game. Picked by Fugi. Oh! And a pick 6 by Fugi to end the game. A walk-off pick 6 by Hell. What a play by Fugi. Fucking Hell. He's got so many nicknames, especially playing for Hell. Fucking Hell, Fugi. And that puts them in the playoffs. All right, so we'll sim this one, and that's going to be a wrap. Hell sneaks out a win, takes the last playoff spot out east. We'll sim this, and that's a wrap on the regular season. Terrell from Antioch gets killed. So 3 kills tonight, about 1 per week. Rostalnik, the silent assassin, big game. 243, 3 picks, 4 passes defended, 5 touchdowns. I love that elf. He is talented. All right, so Ross takes home the MVP. Puts an end to my Velister, who's going for his 3rd in a row. McGee takes home the Kevy Award, Offensive Player of the Year. Ross takes home the Wind Award. Havassa gets Freshman of the Year. Iceheart, Offensive Freshman of the Year. And Guy for defense. Passer is Rayburn. Siren is the Runner of the Year. Rostalnik receiving. Suno takes home the blocking. Looking good. Ross with the sacks. 33 of them. Yeesh. I don't know if that's a record or not, but I don't think so. seem to remember Stagblade having some freakish number. Havasa was the cover of the year. Brute of the year goes to McGee. Of course it did. 6 injuries, 2 kills. Here's your all-pro team. A lot of names we know. Havasa. That one's actually kind of a surprise. Havasa, an all-pro. But the rest of them, no real shockers. All-pro second team. Hey, look at there's Baines. Love Baines. Might Slasher got killed, but made second team All-Pro. Lamja from Barrel Gulch. And Bailey from CGSU. You guys can pause, take a look at them if you want. Love got Player of the Week. A rare Cobblestone Player of the Week. Got it for offense. Nigel on defense. Ballister for the yards and rushing. Hallow for the passing. Baines receiving. Cicero with the pancakes. And nothing else too big on that side. All right. So, next week, playoffs. Elf Help visits Soul. Primal visits the Sea Drakes. Hell's going to go to the Cherries. And Tyler and Walrus, the Aggies, will visit Barrel Gulch. So those are our playoff matchups. I don't know that there's any real clear favorite. I guess I would probably say Duality and Barrel Gulch with the Aggies as a third. Definitely, I hate to admit it, but I think the champion's coming from the East. Soul looks decent. Primal, if they can score a couple and play defense. All right, let's take a look at our end of season stats. Again, McGee got the Kevy Award. Passing, Rayburn by a good chunk. He threw a lot of picks, though. Damn. Rayburn with 12 picks. Rushing, Siren, then Valister. Edged him out by a couple hundred yards, too. And then Vinald. Receiving, Restolnik. Pancakes, Suno. And Ross with the Starro Award. And the Wind Award. There's the tackles. Edged out Ballister by 6. Tackles for loss. Interceptions, Havasa. Well, that's how you get first team All-Pro right there. 11 picks. Injuries. Ballister and Rune Drill tied for 8. The kills. McGee. Fucking Hell with 2 defensive touchdowns. One that cinched him into the playoffs. And Ross with the 33 sacks. Just dominating. Was that a single game record on the sacks? Where am I looking? For a season. That is. He breaks Stagblade's record for a season. The 33. All right. Any of our guys, any big? Nobody took over that one. Restolnik is going to leave college with the all-time fantasy offensive points. Rushing, Ballister by a mile now. And he's still got one more season. Ballister might put up a rushing mark that never gets touched. It's going to be hard to hit those kind of numbers. And then a whole bunch of Barrel Gulch guys. And receiving, Restolnik's going to leave with that by a good chunk too. He's going to leave with the total yards. He's going to leave with the total touchdowns. What a badass. Love Restolnik. Pancakes, nobody. No change there. Ross is going to leave with the all-time. Restolnik right behind him. Ballister will probably pass both of them next season if he doesn't die. And then on defense, Ross is going to leave with it. He passes Stagblade for the all-time defense. Tackles, going to again be Ross. Passes Stagblade. Tackles for loss is Ross. Interceptions. Bullet is going to leave. Head to the pros next season. The all-time interception leader. All-time injuries. Nobody caught Alderin. Kills. It's McGee. He's got one season left also. Suno. Sano's only a sophomore. He's got 2 more seasons. Defensive touchdowns, the rat bastard, and sacks. Ross got 3/4 of the way there, which is outstanding. The sack number is just crazy. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out. See you guys tomorrow night for the pros, and then we'll have playoffs next week for college. Have a good night, guys.